a former Kensington Palace nanny has allegedly come forward with explosive allegations about the Duchess of Sussex, Meghan Markle. The revelations have reportedly left Prince Harry devastated and questioning everything about his whirlwind romance and marriage. Speaking under condition of anonymity, the former royal staff member who worked closely with several palace households claims to have witnessed disturbing irregularities during Meghan's pregnancies. The nanny, who we'll call Rose to protect her identity, says she felt compelled to come forward after years of carrying what she describes as a heavy burden of truth. "What I observed during my time at the palace goes beyond mere protocol breaches," Rose allegedly stated in a lengthy dossier submitted to royal investigators. "There were inconsistencies that no one dared question at the time, but they kept me awake at night." According to Rose's account, she noticed peculiar patterns in Meghan's behavior during her reported pregnancies. The nanny claims to have overheard numerous suspicious phone calls and witnessed mysterious meetings with what she describes as medical consultants, who weren't part of the official royal medical team. The Duchess would often dismiss staff from entire wings of the residence without explanation, Rose alleges. There were times when her pregnancy bump appeared to shift dramatically in size from one day to the next, beyond what would be considered normal. The most damning allegations concern a series of documents Rose claims to have discovered while organizing the Duchess's private study, papers that supposedly detail elaborate plans for what the nanny describes as appearance management during public engagements. Prince Harry, who has steadfastly defended his wife against previous accusations, is said to be shell-shocked by these new revelations. Sources close to the prince claim he spent several days in isolation after being presented with the evidence, refusing to take calls even from Meghan herself. "Harry's world has been turned upside down," reveals a palace insider who maintains close contact with the prince. "He's questioning everything: the pregnancies, their relationship, even their future together. This isn't just another tabloid story for him. These are serious allegations from someone who was there, someone who had intimate access to their private lives." The timing of these revelations couldn't be more dramatic, coming as the couple faces increasing scrutiny over their various media ventures and public appearances. Legal representatives for the Duchess have vehemently denied all allegations, dismissing them as malicious fabrications designed to damage the Duchess's reputation. However, Rose's claims have found support from other former palace staff members who have begun speaking out. A former security detail member, speaking anonymously, corroborates some of Rose's observations about unusual patterns of behavior during the pregnancy periods. "There were numerous occasions when standard security protocols were breached," the former security officer states. "Medical professionals entering and leaving through unauthorized access points, documentation that didn't match official records. Things that seemed odd at the time but were dismissed under the Duchess's instructions." The allegations have reportedly driven a deeper wedge between Harry and his family, with some royal observers suggesting this could be the final straw that prompts the prince to seek legal separation. Sources claim that senior royal family members have reached out to Harry, offering support and counsel during this difficult time. William has been trying to contact his brother, another palace source reveals. He's worried about Harry's mental state and wants to help him navigate this crisis. But so far, Harry has maintained his distance, processing everything in isolation. Meanwhile, Meghan has maintained a conspicuous public silence, making only brief appearances at scheduled events. Her usually active social media presence has notably diminished, with her team releasing only brief, carefully worded statements denying any wrongdoing. Legal experts suggest that if these allegations prove to have any merit, the implications could be far-reaching, potentially affecting everything from the couple's commercial contracts to their royal titles. Several major media outlets have already begun investigating Rose's claims, with promises of more revelations to come. The palace has maintained its characteristic silence on the matter, though sources suggest there are serious discussions happening behind closed doors about how to manage what could become one of the biggest royal scandals in modern history. As this story continues to develop, one thing remains clear: the fairy tale romance that captured the world's attention just a few years ago has transformed into something far darker and more complex.